And we are live. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Backpack Battles. We are continuing our playthrough of it. I don't think an update happened since last we played. There's still that Poison Ivy, which I think was in the title of another episode. I'm going to start off with the Ranger, I think. We can just get right into it. I'm liking some of what I'm seeing. I think if we can get a Goobert, this will just be like a free win build, right? Like right off the get-go. Because Goobert heals for 15, so we're gonna... Oh, wait a second, that guy's got a buckler. They've got the even better free win. Actually, hold up, I think we're getting in there. We just have to hope that we don't get into a loop where they get more armor than we do damage. It kind of looks like that situation's happening. Fucking absolutely feels bad, man. Ah well, it be what it be. Could replace a sword with a frying pan. Does use a little bit more stamina, and it would be really difficult to get it touching the Goobert. Hello, El Yanli. How are you doing today? There might be a way to finagle the frying pan. Like, we could probably... Yeah, we could put it up here. And I'm just going to put this wooden sword away so that we don't instantaneously run out of stamina. And this should do more damage. Maybe I should put it where the frying pan was in the range bag instead of the wooden sword. It be what it be. I kind of feel like Poison Goobert's kind of not that great. I mean, we still lost to it, but that's just the power of Poison builds early. Okay, if we could get a banana, that'll be nice. I'm doing good. You know, something crazy happened. I say crazy, not very crazy, but a little bit crazy. Alright, there we go. Now our stuff's touching properly. I was watching a random YouTube video of someone else playing Backpack Battles. Sift, basically, I watch his channel, and my run actually appeared in this video. I was so pumped. I was a little bit starstruck, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, are we gonna lose this round? We're just losing all the rounds, what the hell? Yeah, it made me mull over, just like reanalyze things. Yeah, it was great. I feel like I was being a little bit too negative in the previous Backpack Battle runs. That was definitely good food for thought, too. I feel like we're gonna easily win this round. They just have the one weapon with the one Goobert. Which, thank goodness, we've been on a losing streak. Not gonna say no to a free win. I thought about, like, commenting something on the video, but I'll be honest, I don't want to come off like I'm just friggin' clout sharking, you know? We could get another banana. Have that also triggering the Goobert. We probably should be re-rolling so that we can get another whetstone. Oh crap, is there a way we can organize her? I don't think there's a way we can organize her inventory to get the piggy bank clovering. Tried the game, but I'm not at the point yet. I get it. Well, I mean, it's mostly just trial and error, I would say. Guess I'll just put this fanny pack here so I can get this piggy bank crafting up. Wow, this guy's got a very good build. Definitely should have had the hero sword where the hungry blade is. I understand Mafia Cheese's desire to organize things by length, but it's probably their undoing. Absolutely destroyed. It's our second win. We've gotten a lucky piggy. I'm just gonna plop that guy right there. Reorganize my bags. There we go. We're Goobert Max in a little bit. I do like the additional Lucky Clover. I think I will go for it. Could go for a ranged build actually, like a ranged crit build, because we already have some of the Exodia pieces for that. And I think, oh, praise RNGesus. I was gonna say I think I'm gonna re-roll for Whetstone, because that's gonna be another one of the Exodia pieces. Get like a Steel Goober, and then we're gonna undo the thing where we have like a bow in each quadrant. This looks like a real tough customer. However, I don't think the Torquilla is hitting the spear. No, it is hitting the spear. Okay, well this is a little bit unfortunate. Each party cannot do damage to the other party. I think I have more healing, more Goobert triggers, so I should survive maybe. Yep, there we go. Third win under our belts. Okay. So top priority is probably getting the hero sword crafting. We can just do that like this. Then we can have the buckler triggering the Goobert. I'll get the little crit thing and put it on the hero sword, because why not? And the banana can go down here. Have the pan triggering. And that'll be amazing. They already have a hammer, which is not great. It's even getting juiced up. It's got like a 70% stun chance. And they have a fanfare. However, I do think we might... their damage is going to keep increasing over and over. I think we lose this round for sure. Unfortunate. It be what it be. They got their Exodia pieces quicker. We still have a life to work with. For our subclass, I guess I'll go with Hunter. It's a little bit awkward. I don't think there's like a great Ranger subclass. I know I said that in the previous episode. I'm definitely feeling it with like the Hunter. Like, is it better to get luck out of it or just get crit damage? But if you get the crit damage, oftentimes you can't get the luck. Just whatever. I'm definitely gonna grab the bow. We absolutely need more damage. We're gonna have to make it work somehow. Don't want to sell anything. We can probably reorganize the entire inventory, I think. As annoying as that is. So... Alright, there we go. We've got the hero sword attached to the Goobert. It's going to turn into a steel Goobert. It's touching the ranger's bag, so it's got crit chance. Then the acorn collar is also going to give a crit chance. Then on the top side, we'll have a banana. I'm going to put the frying pan over here. Actually, I have both bananas touching the frying pan. Then we can have the wooden buckler touching the Goobert. I don't think we're going to be able to get the buckler with the lucky piggy. But I could just do this and farm luck with the piercing arrow, I guess. I mean, the alternative would be like one weapon getting more crit damage. I'd rather have multiple weapons critting. And then there we go. It has been done. I'm also thinking about reorganizing the bag more because, I'll be honest, the build I had in his video, it was not a good build. I had none of the synergies. It was absolutely embarrassing. Dude, the dude has 11 spikes? Are you serious? Man, we were almost there. We just didn't get our Exodia pieces in time. I should have fished for whetstones earlier. I was one of those builds that was like the what are they thinking? Do they even know how to play the game type builds? It's very not great. I will go for the piggy, just greed max a little bit. There's whetstone number 1. Fantastic. They are reapers, so we instant lose. We only have the one wooden sword. Maybe if we had 2 weapons. You can like auto win against reaper if you have like 2 whetstones basically. And 2 wooden swords, because then you outdamage the dude enough. So I'm just thinking about how to organize this. There we go. In fact, we can get that rock in and have it touching whetstone. If we fight a ranger, we'll have a decent chance. Now, that is a Goobert ranger, which does complicate things. So they might be a split stronger. I think the Goobert is probably going to provide more HP than a banana and a garlic. But who knows? They can't crit and we can crit. Nah, the Goobert power is too strong. That's another loss under our belts. I don't particularly think the dagger is great early. A bag of stones early is not bad. So I guess I will go for the bag. We could get the dagger too, or we could fish for another stone, another whetstone. I think, oh yes. Absolutely amazing. Gamble and win. That is wonderful. I could probably like fiddle with the build to try to get the piggy touching garlic, but this is turn 3, so it's unlikely the opponent even has garlic. That's a real tough customer. I do not feel confident. Now, granted, that 10 damage crit was very nice for our chances. Well, I mean, if we just keep critting, then we'll win. Not gonna turn my nose up at the good RNG. Alright, we've got Hero Sword Stones, which is exceptionally nice early. Could go for a Hero's Longsword. I guess I will sort of preemptively get a whetstone for that. This is a real tough customer. They've got 2 Flag Arcs, 3 gloves. Hello, Zachary Webb. Hey, Mr. Torb. Good luck with your games today. What builds are you aiming to use? I'm not gonna super try to force a build. I think I'm just gonna try to play meta a little bit. See where the wind takes me. Very probably use some sort of Steel Goobert build. But who knows? If I get another whetstone, then I'll be much more tempted to use the Hero's Longsword. Yeah, I'll go for Hero's Longsword, actually. What would be good with the Hero's Longsword? There's the bags of stones. I guess like daggers. Wow, this guy's really messing me up. Think we might lose this round. I guess we should have went for the buckler after all. Is there a way? We need to increase our defensiveness. I mean, leather armor would be okay at that, but there's not really a ton of room for it. Holy armor? Are you serious? Okay, I guess I will grab it. This will come in handy if I fight a Reaper. I'm just gonna send it, I think. We are fighting a Reaper. I'm so glad I have the Holy Armor. Every 3 seconds it cleanses 2 poisons, so they are out poisoning or cleansing, but that's still gonna add up to a lot of subtracted poison. They do have a lot of healing, so we might still lose this round. Never mind, we've won this round. Thank you, Hero Sword Stones. Beautiful. So the stones gain +4 damage. I think it'd be pretty fun to go for a bow, just because bow doesn't interact with spikes at all. So I kinda will do that. Don't know if there's space for it though. Maybe I'll sell my piggy bank. It's real unfortunate, but there's nothing else to be done. I do think the banana is a little bit superfluous for us. I'm trying to think. There's not really a good spot for any of our stuff right now. I'm just gonna send it. We should be in a decent position because the stones are each doing 6 to 8 damage. The bow's not gonna interact with their buckler. Their poison is gonna get cleansed with their holy armor. Yep. Easy peasy. We have the perfect build to counter that. I think... I mean, part of me wants the piercing arrow weapon, but part of me also wants to just sell the thing. Could go for a... Yeah, let's go for a subclassless ranger. I want that ruby egg. I'm gonna sell the garlic just so I can get +1 damage on the bow and longsword. Go for that early game power. They've got 2 Gooberts. That is a lot of Goobert. The spear, that's a lot of scaling damage, and they're healing too. I think we might be in trouble this round, depending on how many times my hero longsword crits. Yeah, they're kind of out healing the damage we're doing. Feels bad, man. We need to step up our damage generation pronto. Could get rid of the bow and arrow for the ripsaw blade, I guess, because we aren't really using our stamina right now. Maybe we could stow the bow and arrow instead of selling it, though. I think I will sell the whetstone so I can get a fanny pack, just to get a little bit more attack speed. And I can probably reorganize the good old inventory so that the hero's longsword is touching the fanny pack. Don't think there's an easy spot for us to get the bow and arrow too, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna send it. I mean, we have 6 spaces, but everything is a little bit precious with space, right? Yeah, not much to be done. If we can survive this round, we'll get the Ruby Whelp, which will be another increase in damage. They have a magic staff that has very good scaling. If we have one positive, it's that the Ripsaw Blade is schlorping their regeneration. Nah, the Rushdown build was too powerful for us. It be what it be. How did they do so much damage? Let's see. It's just a magic staff that was fully juiced up, I guess. Meanwhile, we were doing... yeah, not that much. Just their staff was doing more damage than our stuff. In fact, we can just look at the chart. Magic staff did all of their damage. The Ripsaw Blade did 68% of our damage. Are you serious? Whereas the 2 stone, it looks like the stones fell off particularly badly. This is at the end, right? Yeah. Okay. Guess that'll be something to keep in mind. Stone builds just less good in the mid-game. I'm pretty happy we've gotten the stuff we want in the first shop. You basically always want like a whetstone and another weapon. That way you can rush down Reapers. Oh, they got a buckler in their first shop, which is the perfect counter. Hopefully RNG delivers us. Nah, RNG's not delivering us. Whoop. Maybe. Nope. Unfortunate. Even the lucky crit was not enough compared to the buckler power. Do I want to replace the staff? I kind of think the magic staff looked like it was super powerful, so I'm gonna stick with the staff. I'm just gonna invest in some storage. Could maybe get a spear, replace the wooden sword with it. That'd be pretty nice. Would counter the buckler builds. They don't have a buckler, so they are destroyed. Never mind, damn it. It came very close. Alright, I guess we're abandoning the wooden sword technology. I know, it precludes us from getting a hero sword, but spear build just feels very nice. Plus the spear is going to do like 1... No, it's not doing 1 extra damage. Wow, that was really good. How much damage was the spear doing? It's doing 8 damage. I really like that they added the meters here on the left and right, the damage dealt. I don't know how long that was in the game, but... we could actually go for the... I know I just threw away the hero sword, but... we could actually maybe go for the steel goobert. I feel like we go for the steel goobert too much. Also, I just noticed we got a bag of stones, so we're gonna get a bag of stones. Just have that cooking. It'll be a nice, renewable, easy source of damage. I might as well craft a hero sword. Why not? A little bit more space never hurt anyone as well. Don't think we could fit the broom without getting rid of something, but we're already like hitting our stamina cap. Man, we are absolutely destroying them. Feels good, man. This is our second win under our belts. I really, really, really love the fact that I can reorganize the bags. Every day that features in the game, I feel even more blessed. If we are gonna keep the staff, we might as well get a blueberry. You know what? We can get the steel goobert. Why not? We have the stones. The stones will be able to trigger the goobert for us. There we go. I feel unafraid. They have a little bit of spike action, but we have healing and more damage. So it's hard to imagine we lose here. Simple as. The spear is really good early. We're going to have to reorganize our inventory a little bit. Which is fine. I think I'm going to have... the rocks trigger the spear. So there's 2 spots remaining. I guess I'll just temporarily do this. Just because the spear triggers so often that it just sort of makes sense. I also just noticed the mana orb. I'm glad I took my sweet time here. They do have fanfare. We don't actually use enough stamina where it's gonna impact us super terribly. We still might lose this round. That being said, the Goober did trigger. So we are doing a bajillion damage to the spear. Never mind, we're golden. Fantastic. I don't think we have any chance items. So I don't think the mana orb, or I don't think the Lucky Piggy is gonna really... I mean, I guess... Okay, I guess I can juice the mana orb. Why not? I'll get a garlic too, and another piggy. Hold up, box of riches on sale. Might as well yoink that too. That's gonna be very nice. They have 3 spikes, which is pretty scary. We have 2 Goober enablers with the magic staff. So hopefully it triggers enough where we can compensate for the damage we're taking from the spikes. Kinda looks like we're doing good. Yep, they're hitting a bunch of stamina issues, so we win this round as well. I will go for the life binder, because I am going for a mana build. A little bit more stamina never hurt anyone. It'd be nice to get like a protective purse or something to fill in this little gap. Very much not appreciating a little gap here. Pineapple would be pretty nice as well. I mean, it's not essential to the build at all, but it is on sale, which makes me want it. Does it actually matter? I don't think we care enough. Okay, we need to fix the situation here. There we go. That is cleaner. And obviously we could probably do this. There we go. We have no mana generation, which is not great. Not the ideal circumstance. We could get a healing herb just to... juice the Yggdrasil leaf. I'm just thinking, it'd be nice to have the garlic get touched by the leaf as well. Or touched by the Lucky Piggy. I guess I could do this, just flip the leaf. Yeah, there we go. Then I'll get a healing herb, and that'll give us 2 more mana to start off with. So we're gonna start with 10 mana. That should be enough to trigger the staff. How many mana does it take? It takes 3, so we'll get like 3 super juices before even accounting for like blueberries. Let's see, they have Excalibur and a bunch of lovers cards. I'll be honest, I think Excalibur is kind of like a horrible meme weapon that exists only to trick people into losing runs. I will get a heroic potion, I think. I think we could hold out for special bags. A potion belt is a special bag for sure. I think an acorn collar would be nice as well. Could go for the Critwood staff. Just go for the turbo rushdown build, which doesn't super duper synergize with the Steel Goober, but the Critwood staff just does a bajillion damage too. We instantaneously won this round as well. Alright, boom, Critwood staff. I think cold infliction on the spear is not terrible, so I'll go for that. We could go for the double broom action. I think that'd be a little bit arrogant. Another mana orb will be nice, because it'll let us just infinitely use the Critwood staff. Looks like they've got a Critwood staff build too. They have a buckler, but most of our damage is ranged. Oh, what's this chipped emerald doing here? Okay, thank goodness. That is true. Better than Excalibur Dade. How much stamina are we using? 1.3 per second. We do have a heroic potion. Just wondering if we can fuel a mana thirst. I mean, we don't need a mana thirst is the thing. Because we could just... Even just rocking the mana orb here, that's going to be +1 mana every once in a while. Maybe we could do the mana dagger though, come to think of it. I think I will actually do that. It does mean we're going to want a little bit more mana generation. I also want to reorganize my inventory a little bit. There we go. We've already got the double potion belt technology, so it doesn't actually matter if we get another potion belt. I will get a banana just to make a super heroic potion. Yeah, if anything, we want to use a little bit more stamina and just get a bunch of heroic potions rolling. Okay, Cribwood Staff does what Cribwood Staff does. Just guarantee wins. Feels good, man. Do you want Vampirism, I wonder? It would help with our dagger. It would help counteract spikes a little bit, I guess. I don't think it's really all that worth. Another mana orb? Okay, I think I will actually go for another magic staff. Does mean we're going to have to reorganize the inventory a little bit. Not all that much. That should be fine. We are gonna... I guess I'll get a flute, just to supplement our stamina generation a little bit. We're gonna be in disorder until we can get like at least one more heroic potion. Okay, I think we just barely... Oh no. Dude, Bonabonga heals so much. How are they healing that much? Was it just the vampirism? That is ridiculous. Okay, well, I guess I will also vampirism. Reason 1.8 stamina per second. It'd be nice to get another healing potion, I think. Another garlic will be good just to mess up the vampirism a little bit. Banana is pretty good. Can I get a banana right now? I mean, if I sell some of the crystals, I could. We just move the piggy over here. Then we get a banana here. It supercharges the garlics. Also triggers the Yggdrasil a little bit better. Then we could move this garlic here and have this piggy hitting this garlic. Fantastic. It's going to have even more mana to start off with. They have a ton of armor, but that does not matter because we have a ton of damage. We are running extremely low on stamina, so they might out-sustain us. Never mind, you've destroyed them. Obviously, we're going to enter survival mode. Villain Sword. I don't think we have the stamina for the Villain Sword, unfortunately. And I know we are kind of going for like a stamina, Schlorpen, rushdown build, but there's only so much Schlorpen you can take, right? I'm definitely going to want the second heroic potion. And we're going to want to reorganize our inventory so that the banana crafts into the strong heroic potion. We may or may not want more mana too. I guess I'll just grab this mana orb. I know, we're going to lose out 3 gold if we don't need it, but if we do need it, then probably should have swapped the Lucky Clover and the mana orb. Whoops. Let's see. I mean, we're generating I think we're generating just enough mana. To be golden on that front. Anti-spikes technology would be cool. Don't think we really care for it. We could go for the double crit with staff, but I think having a magic staff that like scales damage is just nice. I think what we should do is we should focus our energy on getting enough stored space where we can reorganize our inventory. Book of Light is actually amazing for us too. Okay, so I want to reorganize the inventory a little bit. We are not making full use of our Goobert. We don't actually need to care about the crit with staff or about our natural crit chance because our crit with staff should be good enough, right? Can I get 2 things triggering the Goobert here? No, it has to be 3 blocks along. I mean, I could do it with the crit with staff. Actually, I could do it like this. There we go. So now we don't... Wait, the Cribwood Staff's not a nature item? Are you serious? So we have a couple mana generators here. Nothing like too fancy. But it will probably be good enough. Then I kind of want to move the Yggdrasil leaf a little bit. It could go over here. Apologies about the sneeze. Does mean we're going to have to move the second mana orb, but we could just put it up here. There we go. Luck can go over there. I think that's all our natural items other than like stones, which I guess I'll buy a stone just for now. The Lucky Piggy can go and continue to trigger the garlic. Actually, I think I'll have it triggering the mana because we need mana more than we need. No vampirism on the enemy team. One moment. Just had to let the dog in my room. No big deal. For the last items, it'd be cool to get the flute point. Yeah, there we go. The flute is super triggering. Amazing. Also, I'm going to move this mana orb so that I can move this bag over here so that we can get some spear synergy. I don't know how much damage the spear is actually doing. We need to check that out. They have a really nice compact build, I gotta say. It's kind of in stark contrast to like the everything, including the kitchen sink build that we've got. Let's see, so magic staff, Kerwood staff, spear. I mean, the spear's not too terrible. It's doing decent. How much damage is it doing at the end? Excuse me? Can you, thank you. Let's see, the spear is doing 9 damage. That's really not much. Well, whatever. Only got to survive 3 more rounds. I really want the Book of Light. I think the Book of Light will just be OP. It's OP with the Yggdrasil leaf because it's like you're instantaneously invulnerable. And invulnerability like allows you to ignore status effects too. Guess I'll get this protective purse. I'm a little worried that we don't have enough mana generation if we're like invulnerable right at the start. But there we go. No, it looks like we're generating enough mana. Yep. I think I will get another blueberry, maybe. Just thinking about where I would put it. Okay, here's what we need to do. Put the stone down there, then we can get the blueberry here. Fantastic. So that's most the Yggdrasil leaf triggering. We don't really need another healing herb. We only have it to make the Yggdrasil leaf better. Gloves. Yeah, I think gloves would improve our build. A little bit more mana generation would also not be the worst. Question is, where would I put the sucker? I guess right here is fine enough. We're gonna need a little bit more inventory space if we're gonna want the gloves to hit our magic staff. And also, if we want the spear. The spear does remove armor for us, so it's not like worthless, right? I guess I'll just get a... No, I will not get the flawless sapphire. There we go. This will be the inventory space. Having vampiric gloves would actually be pretty badass. I don't think we're going to be able to craft it, unfortunately. Wow, this is a really tough customer. It's like the final form of a crit bow build. However, all of our damage is ranged, so their shield did nothing. There's only one round, so we shouldn't bother with the blood amulet. What we need is another protective purse. There we go. So now we just rotate the book. You can have this touch here. Fantastic. We don't have any room for another heroic potion other than like to just put it randomly somewhere. So I'm going to say no to it. Well, actually, hold on. We're only surviving one more round. Okay, we can get rid of a piggy bank and get another heroic potion. It's going to be over here. A flawless topaz. Absolutely yes. I will not say no to that. And I think that's our build. Could maybe get like a carrot. There we go. I'll just put in chipped amethyst over there. Yeah, I'm sending it. We're not really using, I mean, we are using Lucky Piggy to some degree. We're not really using the normal piggy bank. Can we get that additional Book of Light? Let's see, we have 2 gold in our inventory with these storage. I could sell these chipped topazes, which are literally doing nothing for us. So we're up to 4. I could sell the amethyst too. The box of riches is another 3. So we're up to 7, 9, 10. We need 2 more coins. I guess, I mean, I'm liking the flute. Oh no, we're hitting that area where we're gonna have to sell something important for it. Oh, we need 2 more coins. Okay. Sorry, Carrot, you're getting out of here. And in exchange, a Book of Light can go here. It's gonna trigger one of these mana orbs. Not both of them, unfortunately. I mean, I could just rotate Lucky Piggy. That way we're getting both the mana orbs juicing off this Book of Light. I think that is better, and then I guess we can just remove Vampirism with the garlic. There we go. So they are a total Vampirism build. They do have 13 Vampirism. However, we just do 10 million damage. Does not matter how much you heal if I do 10 million damage. So we did 163 with the Critwood, with the magic staff, 102 with the Critwood staff itself, not even including, I don't think it includes like bonus damage you get out of the other one. The Spectral Dagger out-damaged the spear, which is really quite sad considering the spear was scaling and the dagger was not. It just does so much damage. Wait, it says how much I regenerate from the Yggdrasil leaf? Excuse me? Does the leaf do something that I am not aware of? Oh, 5 mana used, heal 5, cleanse 2 debuffs. I didn't even realize that that was a quality of the Yggdrasil leaf. Holy crap. I can't believe it, we've actually won. Like, solidly won, not just scrape by. Guess I'll switch to the Reaper now. Reaper with the early buckler is like absolutely like Satan, so I will take it. And I guess I'll get a healing herb just to get a little bit of healing. They have a broom. If our RNG is good, I think we'll be golden. We're just gonna... Our RNG is not good. We got hit 4 times in a row without our buckler triggering. I see how it is. You know, the classic their Lee Sin, my Lee Sin meme. We have 4 coins. Oh, I want this piggy. It's gonna have to wait. It'll have to wait till next turn. I'm gonna get the blueberries. Not because I need mana, but just to speed up the flag arc a little bit. Get us a little bit more damage scaling. We may or may not lose this one too. Depends on this buckler RNG. They don't have poison. I think that was part of the reason we lost the Reaper with the broom. Yeah, never mind. Our buckler technology is just too strong. Amazing. This is a pretty early broom. We could maybe go for like an unhealing build, maybe. That wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world. I'm not gonna lock down the broom, though. Okay, they're going for a deck of cards build. I don't know if deck of cards build is actually any good right now. Obviously, we're just kind of waiting for time to pass. I think we're going to lose, unfortunately, just because Gubert's good. No, we actually won. They almost triggered their Gubert one more time, and if they did that, we would have lost, but we did not. Yeah, I'll get the broom. It showed back up. Could go for the bag of stones, but I don't think I am. We'll get another leather bag. A mana orb already. Don't mind if I do. Guess I'm just gonna freeze this whole shop here. Let's see. They've got a super pan. I definitely think we're just gonna lose. Frying pan early is a really strong contender. If you can get like 5 weapons with it. A villain sword? Man. It's just not the time for the villain sword. If we had like a hammer build, it'd be one thing, but we don't. Nah, fuck the villain sword. We're getting 2 mana orbs instead. I'm sending it. Alright, there we go. What are we facing? Just a food build? I think we are gonna lose. Unfortunately. They just have too much healing. It be what it be. Now we actually do have some scaling damage, so we are gonna be more of a tough contender. Alright. Ooh. Not a great shot. I kind of don't really want to freeze any of these, to be honest. We need to reorganize slightly just to... I'd like to get the magic staff inside the coffin. So I think I will do that. And I'm going to want this mana orb to touch the magic staff and something else. the blueberry will have to do. We can get 4 things touching the blueberry so that it goes quick. The mana orb is charging off the flying agaric and the blueberries and the staff, so we will absolutely have enough mana for everything. I think we're in a decent-ish position. The only thing we lack, we're a little bit fragile at this point. Fighting Northern Lion Pog. I also watch, or have watched, Northern Lion. I feel like he played this game too, but I don't remember when that was. Obviously, we're going to instantaneously win this round. The magic staff is actually extreme. Excuse me, an artifact stone cold? Absolutely, yes. I mean, just it by itself is like a win engine. How much cold do you generate on Throne? 3? I wonder if it would even be worthwhile to get like a... what do you call it? Like a bag of stones for the dude. We're not going to get like a crazy amount of use out of the artifact stone cold right now, but it's something to have in the back pocket. I have to say, we are suffering the fragility greatly. Oh no. I will do Vampress. Does it work with the... It does work with the magic staff. Okay. Another fanny pack will be nice. We're going to have to reorganize our inventory so that we benefit from the fanny pack. Having a little more inventory space will be great for that. So I will do so. I do like the stamina sack and the gloves and the potion of stamina. Now we can reorganize once more. We're going to want this magic staff to just be triggering at the speed of sound. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess this works. That's 4 triggers for the artifact stone cold. I want the flute to be going off too, though. Yeah. Flyguard can just go down here. Then we're going to want the honeycomb to be touching the magic staff so that it regens 20% of what it does. In fact, I think I'm going to reorganize very slightly so that the flute has maximum triggers, and we can send it. I'll be very disappointed if we lose here because our build's starting to come together pretty hard. What we really need is either another buckler to fuck up the hammer builds, or like the Book of Light. This fucking hammer build is cuckifying me. Okay, we just barely survived. No big deal. Okay, we have to go with the Book of Light. It is literally a must take right now. So I guess the banana will just have to exist in purgatory. I mean, we could maybe swap the stuff around a little bit. There we go. Now the banana is 20% faster. Alright, now we can just send it. Alright, they've got a Falcon Blade, Yggdrasil Leaf. Their Gin Lamp is not hitting a weapon. They have a lot of Goobert triggering, so it's a lot of healing. They aren't doing much damage, and we are scaling damage, and slowing them as well, and poisoning them, which is also scaling damage. So, it was their mistake. The game was rigged from the start. Okay. Do we want a Staff of Unhealing? I don't really like the Staff of Unhealing that much. I don't want to fuck up my build right now. I'm just going to go with the gloves. Our magic staff is additively 25% faster, which will surely help out greatly. Get a little bit of a protective purse. I think a fanfare would be good for us just to sort of put a damper in the opponent's style. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one too. They just have so many crits. How's our mana generation? Okay, we're not quite generating enough mana. Alright, fanfare acquired. Normal sack acquired. Vampire, a blood amulet would be amazing with our gloves of haste, to the point where I'm literally going to sell the piggies just to enable it sooner rather than later. It's extremely painful, but that's just how things gotta be. Not much else to say. Alright, coolio. Our fanfare is triggering 80% faster. I think this is perfectly fine. I think we can just send it. This 2 vampirism will give us a very small amount of extra HP too. Alright, they're going with a really stamina heavy build, which I appreciate. They're colding us somehow, I guess just with their stones. Are we dead? Please no. Please no. Oh man. That was such a good build too. We just needed another mana orb. That was our main problem. Or I guess we needed this mana orb to touch this magic staff since it actually had like a decent cooldown. Everything else has slow cooldown. Man, if only I didn't lose early, like one time. We would have... This was the build that was going to carry us to the heavens. I could tell. Oh, it is what it is. I'll send it once more. I don't really like any of the things I'm looking at other than the leather bag. Like, we could maybe go for a Reaper spike build. I don't think spike builds are really all the rage right now, though. I mean, another flag arc and a garlic just seems good to me. There we go. We've got the power cube. I will freeze a piggy bank for now, just so that we can get that later. They have a spear. Spear very good early. As quick source of damage, so I think we're just doomed. Even with our 3-second garlic. You know, we could get a spear of our own. We do have just enough money to do so. I think I will actually do it. It's going to involve wonkifying our build a little bit, and we're going to have one less flag arc, but in exchange we're going to have 3.3 direct damage per second. I feel like we are them, but stronger. Unless we just miss over and over. That would not be good. Please stop missing. What's the accuracy? 85%? Should not have missed twice there. That's highly disrespectful. Leather bag wouldn't be too bad. In fact, we get the leather bag and the buckler. Really, we're basically back at square one with all our stuff filled up, but the buckler will be like literally Satan for any ranger builds we come across. They have their own buckler, but spear counters buckler. Another victory under our belts. Stone skin. I don't really see the stone skin potions anymore. I think that's probably because it's not all that good. I'll get a dragon skin boot. Why not? I mean, why not is it's a mild waste of money, but imagine it synergizes with the spear, okay? Because it increases the like damage floor by 1. Which is the spear's main weakness. The spear actually used to have like 1 to 8 damage, which is pretty funny. Definitely made the spear hard to work with back then. I'm feeling a great sense of dread that we are stagnating here. We need to get some build identity pronto. I guess I'll get a Hungry Blade. We could go for the spiky vampirism build. They have 3 spikes, which is quite a lot. I think we might die just off the back of that. But then again, who knows? They are running into stamina issues. Okay, we drew, which means we won. Which I'd love to see. A potion belt is a must-take for us. A banana is a must-take for us as well. I'm not going to use the Hungry Blade yet. Actually, scratch that. I will use the Hungry Blade. I guess... Oh, the spear's going to have no triggers. Are you serious? There's probably a way we can reorganize the inventory. We have 2 empty spaces, right? Yeah, there we go. No. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to do a big reorganize, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. We have freed ourselves. So now we have 1 empty space. Maybe we could try to finagle like a... Yeah, there we go. 2 empty spaces. Beautiful. Glad I took the extra second there. Find a flexing. We're going to be really struggling with stamina until we get rid of the spear. But I'm not going to get rid of the spear until we have the Thorn Whip. Because we absolutely need that next. Unfortunately for them, their build's too slow, so poison OP. Amazing. Goobert. Do we want to poison Goobert? I kind of feel like poison Goobert kind of sucks. Could go for like a fencing rapier build too. Considering we don't have the Exodia pieces for a vampirism build. Yeah, you know what? Okay. New plan. We do in fact get the Goobert. And we have Goobert triggering off of our rapier and stuff. Our poison generation is going to be a little bit not the greatest. For a little while, but that is what it is. Just get like a blueberry and squeeze it in here. Hopefully we aren't punished too much by swapping over to the fancy fencing rapier. I mean, the rapier's gotta be better than the spear, right? Because it just scales damage like a madman. The only issue I'm encountering is when the Hungry Blade like steals its stuff. No, we have won this round as well. Obviously we're going for Vampirus. We're gonna have it triggering off the... Okay. Well, absolutely yes. That is what I'm talking about. Double fancy fencing rapier. That is magnificent. Then we're gonna eventually want like stamina potions, maybe. That is so badass. Holy crap. What we're gonna need, if we really want this build to pop, is we're gonna need vampiric crystals and gloves. And we're just gonna have vampiric gloves triggering the fancy fencing rapier, so that our rapiers just attack at the speed of sound, and then we'll have the stamina potions to grease the wheels. Sorry, Thorn Whip, now's not your time. We already have 2 potion belts. We don't want another one. Another stamina sack, absolutely yes. Our first glove of many. Another stamina sack, absolutely yes. Another fanny pack, yes. If we get vampiric gloves, we're not going to be able to support another fancy fencing rapier. So I'm going to let it go for now. Let's see, they've got Steel Goobert and a bunch of enablers. They have all their Exodia pieces, so not very optimistic about our odds. Though we are absolutely chunking them. Please, no. Okay. You know what? Whatchamacallit? A Sword of Light would also be spectacular for us just to turn our Goobert into a light Goobert. So thank you very much, game. Ask and you shall receive. Feels good, man. I don't think there's a layout where we could get the gloves hitting both rapiers and also have them triggering Goobert, and also have them getting Nocturnal Lock Lifered. This is a little bit of a spooky build for us. They don't do much damage, but I fear the Shield of Valor. I think they might just fucking kill us that way. Yeah. It be what it be. Alright, Sword of Light. Get that light Goobert cooking. Does mean that we're going to be stamina poor for a little while. Maybe I should have gotten another Goobert. Just go like a crazy, like infinite healing Goobert build. Would have been pretty cool. Oh well. This is definitely going to be another pain point for us, just because of lack of stamina. Unless we can just kill them quickly, but they have Vampiric Armor, so good luck with that. Yep. Unfortunately, their build is just Vampiric Armor plus Magic Staff. It's like hard to say no to. Like hard to defeat. The two Exodia pieces right there. Alright, another Stamina Sack. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna say no to the next one though, because we need a Vampiric Crystal right now. Okay. We don't care about blueberries, and we don't really care about the Flag Arc either, to be honest. We're going to be doing a little bit better this round because we have enough staminas for our weapons, and we're going to be blinding the opponents. They do have Thorns Generation, which is god-awful for us. But we should be scaling damage over time. I hope my dogs are not too apple. Oh no, are we dead? Oh man! God, if we got that Vampiric Crystal like 1 turn sooner, or 3 turns sooner, we would have been fucking golden. Feels bad, man. I was pretty hyped about the double rapier build. Oh, you know what? We could have had 1 rapier on each Goober and then the gloves haste, but then we wouldn't have been able to lifesteal with them. Yeah, there's just fuck all we could do. Unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, they just out-poisoned us, basically. The Bloodthorn didn't even do much damage. We just didn't do that much damage. They were just healing too much, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, too much healing. We couldn't batter through their defenses. It be what it be. Buckler for the early win. I guess I'll yoink a broom because it's on sale. Because why not? I think the pan, unless we get very lucky with our wooden buckler, I think the pan build is just going to destroy us. So it does 5 to 6 damage. Just too much damage. Buckler is only a free win against rangers. I think we definitely just want the broom in, right? So we have some sort of direct damage, and then we can get the piggy bank rolling. They have a classic starting build. Spear, 2 whetstones, wooden sword. It's nothing we could do, dude. That is fine. You know what? A hammer build. I'm not going to say no to a hammer build. A hammer build with Reaper is slightly inferior because the Reaper doesn't have access to the Lucky Piggy. I will get the bunch of coins right now because I think I need to invest early. Early coins cascade into late game coins sometimes. We could buy another piggy bank with the coin we get from this first piggy bank. I mean, we're out poisoning them. Oh, we missed our fucking hammer. Are you serious? Man! That sucks. Ripperino. We need to reorganize a little bit. Get out of my bag. Thank you. There we go. Pile of coins I can just sell right now. We're looking for daggers. Stamina enablers are good. Goobert is okay. I don't really want to do the steel Goobert hammer build because I feel like that's cliche at this point. I will get another bunch of coins. Another stamina enabler, don't mind if I do. We can definitely organize this inventory a little bit better. There we go. There we go. It's about as good as it gets. Oh no, my buckler. Never mind, it's not as good as it gets. I want the buckler. We could probably... Yeah, there we go. Now the flag arc's getting sandwiched. So that should be good enough. We're gonna need poison daggers, spectral daggers, any type of dagger. Maybe vampiric daggers. Having like a bajillion vampiric daggers would be cool. I'm appreciating the sheer volume of bananas, so it is keeping our hammer rolling. Just keeping the hammer online. Yeah, I think literally just exactly, just barely keeping the hammer online. So, what do we need next? I mean, second verse same as first, we just need more daggers. I guess I'll get one more stamina enabler. There we go, there's the friggin' dagger. Took your sweet time getting here. Alright, we got banana synergy. So we're gonna want, like... I'm just gonna say as many daggers as we can possibly fit, right? But at least 3. The spikes build definitely does not feel great for us. However, we don't do... Our damage kind of sucks, so this conversely their spike damage sucks. So our poison is just gonna be the scaling damage we need to defeat them. Alright, dagger acquired. I will just start backpack battle, because the stamina sack I'm definitely going to want. If I have a stamina sack locked down, rerolling the shop is 20% less good. It's not like we could buy anything anyways. You can really feel the difference when you have a dagger too. It adds just an absolute crap load of damage with the hammer. Like 50% more damage or something. It's absolutely crazy. It's our third win under our belts. Okay. Mana Orb. Spectral Dagger is not bad. In fact, Spectral Dagger is pretty good, I would say. Now, we don't have mana enablers. But if we could get like 2 or 3 blueberries, we'll just be fine. Let's see, they've got an extremely stamina sucking build, but they do have bananas. They have a bunch of spikes and healing, which I don't have. Yep. Not much to be said. We're down to a single life. I think the Lock Lifer makes the most sense for us. We could get dragon skin boots as like a temporary measure to make sure that we don't absolutely just perish. Fanfare is extremely nice as well. We're going to want to reorganize our inventory a little bit so that the daggers are touching the Lock Lifer. It has been accomplished. There's nothing that we can sell. We can maybe reorganize a little bit to get stuff rolling a little better. I don't want to do that right now. I don't think it's going to make the difference for us. Wow. A gym build. You don't see that much lately. Just all on its own. I feel great trepidation. I don't know its power level. I mean, we do just have the hammer to stun them over and over. Never mind. They aren't quite off the ground yet. Thank goodness. Okay. I mean, fanfare we're gonna want. Dragon skin boots, sure. Oh, I should have frozen that friggin' poison vial. Major mistake there. Alright. So first things first. Boom. Second thing second. Boom. Third thing third. There we go. And then we're gonna want the boots, which means we can just reorganize a little bit. And there we go. Awesome. Our food's touching even better too. Gonna absolutely send it. They have 2 fanfares. That's so fucked up. That's gonna fuck our day up terribly. I mean, we do have a ton of poison. They don't really do all that much damage to us, so ultimately the 2 fanfares don't matter yet. Any fatigue build against Reaper is just not gonna be great. Still, they successfully scared the crap out of me. Alright, blueberries, non-negotiable. Extra sword space, probably non-negotiable. Extra dagger, also non-negotiable. It's a tough bargain out here today. Okay, we can get +3 clicks on the fanfare. Another fanny pack will be cool. A shield of valor, just like upgrade our wooden buckler. I think that will be fine. Will help us against the melee builds, which are not super duper in vogue. Oh, I should have super duper reorganized the blueberry. Never mind. We're getting just barely. We're getting enough mana, a little bit. Not quite like really enough mana, but. Getting non-zero mana. Okay, hammer reorganized. That'd be nice to get the lock lifer triggering on another dagger too. So we get even more lifesteal. I think that's probably super valuable for us. Get like a banana bridge for the fanfare. A mana orb be cool. Also, that reminds me I need to reorganize my inventory a little bit more. It'd be really nice to get some of these daggers inside the inside this like zone with the fanny packs. I mean, having them trigger the poison is also nice, is the thing though. How do I organize this puppy? I mean, first things first. I guess the boots don't need to be adjacent to anything, so they can be in the corner. Yeah, we're wasting our fanny pack, but I do not care. Then we want the blueberries to hit as many things as possible. While also not interfering with fanfare. I guess 2 things is just the upper limit for the blueberries. I mean, we could go like this, and then that's 3 things, right? Alright, that's cool. Now for the shield, which I've forgotten once more. I'm just gonna replace this banana. Yeah, it's crimping the fanfare a little bit, but I think the shield's another one of those non-negotiables. A mana orb will be great, because it'll make another spectral dagger. They have 3 venomous daggers. That is so ridiculous. They're out-venoming the crap out of us. Now, we are damaging them directly more than they're damaging us. Oh, never mind. It's the power of the spectral daggers, I guess. Another dagger is definitely good. If we could get a poison vial, that would be great. I mean, a blood amulet would also be great. I'm not sure which one would be better for us. Like, dagger-wise. Like, I have a feeling the poison dagger is better than the vampiric dagger. But having more than one vampiric dagger does do, like, a lot of healing. Wait, are we just dead? What the hell happened to us? This is just the fucking power of the steel goobert. That's so disrespectful. Let's see. Ruby Whelp did 74 damage. Spectral Dagger did 74. Man, that is so rude. Fucking steel goober builds, man. Unbelievable. You have a hammer build with 4 hammers. Feels bad, man. It is what it is. We were getting close. Is there something we can do to get more early wins as the Reaper? I feel like we... Like, for the most part, we were winning the late game battles. I guess we maybe just have to bum rush Frying Pan every single time. That might be how we do it. Oh man, slightly too little coinage to get the piggy bank too. Whatever, I'm locking it in. I'll grab the walrus tusk because there's no reason not to. It is on sale, so it sells for as much as I bought it. They have 2 wooden swords, but we do have spikes. So I feel like... Yep, there we go. It was very, very, very close, but we ended up surviving. I kind of want to hold on to the walrus tusk just because how we survived last time. So I guess I will do that. It's not like we can really buy anything else right now. 2 piggy banks is going to be great. I think we're going to automatically lose. They have 2 bananas, so they're just going to regen through our damage. Never mind, we have destroyed them. I underestimated the frying pan damage. Then in that case, we're going to want a garlic. I see this mana orb turn 3. I guess I will yoink it. I also definitely will want the leatherback because it is on sale. They appear to be me, but stronger. But who knows? They have more healing than we do. All I've got is a spike. Yeah, me, but stronger. It be what it be. Gloves early. Do we want a spiky glove build? That wouldn't be too terrible. I mean, I don't think the spiky gloves are all that good. I'll be honest. But I mean, with the sheer volume of piggy banks we're getting, it's hard to imagine could lose. Where am I going to put this mana orb? Oh, that's not a good spot for it. Well, whatever. Just have to live with that. No good spot for the mana orb. I think we're going to instantaneously lose. They have just a well set up build and they're critting. Boom, claws of attack number 1. We have a banana. I will not say no to a banana. Blueberry. Also, I don't think it matters for us. We're not going for a mana build. Another piggy bank. And another walrus tusk. I mean, I guess I will get the additional piggy bank. Why not? I can get rid of one garlic for one walrus tusk. We're gonna maybe want a spiky buckler just so that we can get... I don't know, like vampiric armor plus spiky buckler would give us 4 spikes to work with. Should be fairly okay. I'll grab another tusk too. Don't want the hammer. I mean, the hammer would help us mill through some of these friggin' piggy banks, I guess. It would slurp up all of our stamina. We're already having stamina problems. I don't want to grab a banana right now either. A stamina potion will be key, so we will probably have to freeze that. I've set it up. Now our pan is doing even more damage. You know, it doesn't really matter if the mana orb gets triggers because we have no mana consumers, so it's just kind of there in case we want to grab a magic staff or something. Oh man, rip saw blade. That's so rude. I mean, we're not relying on the spikes yet, really. Oh, and they crit us. Double rude. Rudest build ever. Guess I'll get a heroic potion. I think we're kind of in a bad way right now. The point where I think we need to do something slightly drastic. I guess dragon skin boots aren't bad. We get like a hammer maybe. What we really need is that friggin' spiky whip. Then we can totally reorganize our inventory. Let's see, they're a double poison goober build, so we're not going to be able to poison them that much. But it does not matter because we have a ton of direct damage and they don't heal that much. Boom. Definitely Vampirus. Definitely Potion Belt on sale. Don't mind if I do. Leather armor. I'll yoink, but it's not crucial to the build yet. Another pair of spiky gloves definitely is crucial to the build. There's no place to fit the leather armor unless I want to get rid of Fly Garrick. Or a piggy. I think we do get rid of a piggy temporarily. I hate it. I want the piggy banks to give more coins. But, like, we're struggling. Oh, she's got a Book of Light. That's very not great for us. We do have 3 in power, but it is not enough. We're just worn down. Alright, I think the frying pan needs to go. That'll give us the space we need. Demonic Flask, I don't really care for. Another fanny pack. Not necessary, but good. Okay, Thorn Whip. Instantaneous, must take yes. We're using a lot of stamina, so I don't really care if the Claws of Attack are in the fanny pack. I don't think it matters. I mean, we might as well. Whatever. Blood Amulet was cool. Need to reorganize the Lock Lifer. There we go. And we can fit the piggies. There we go. I guess I'll get another fanny pack. Again, it doesn't really matter for our Thorn Whip, so because we are going to be slurping all our stamina out anyways. So there we go. Inventory organized. We're fighting a hammer build without a hammer. And this person is juicing their whetstone. Is this the same build we fought last time? Did it get like recycled? Well, I'm not going to complain. That's our 5th win under our belts. Vampiric armor, instantaneously, super duper duper yes. Demonic flask doesn't really do enough for us. Fanny pack doesn't do enough for us. Oh, I guess a poison goober will be fine. Just because it'll give us a little bit of healing. It'll give us some sort of ability to slurp enemy poison out of ourselves. Okay. Hippie would it be? I don't think we can fit the piggy bank. We only have one empty slot. I will freeze the stamina sack, because we probably want stamina enablers. Same thing with the banana. Oh, that's a Ripsaw Blade and a Bloodthorn. It's a real tough customer. They don't have any spike generation, weirdly enough, so they aren't scaling in damage other than the poison. But that might be enough, actually, come to think of it. Oh my god. Oh no. Feels bad, man. We were actually like clawing our way up. If it wasn't for the cold, like if they're slightly less lucky with the cold stuff, we would have been in there for sure. Because our claws were doing 9 to 11. Just is what it is. Not much else to say. If we had one more life, we would have gotten Vampiric armor, and that would have also been extremely potent. Just the penalty of doing early losses. I think I'll do one more run, and then I have stuff to do today. Banana very early is just extraordinarily powerful, so I'll yoink that. I have just enough room for Piggy. Man, the spiky glove build must absolutely suck, come to think of it, because we had like 4 Piggy banks cooking the entire time. We still, like, lost. What? Excuse me? How did they win? Did they just actually get luckier with the coffin? That is so disrespectful. I was literally fast forwarding, so I thought it was gonna be a draw. Okay, well, whatever. Got even more food. I think if we can get a frying pan, we'll be golden. I think we automatically win this round as well, because they have 1 sword, we have 2 bananas and a garlic. There's just no way for them to survive. Boom. Dagger, I'll yoink right now. Piggy bank, I'll yoink right now. Alright, we've got a small amount of direct damage and more cash per second. They got a pan, so they are going to win. That's like a hyper power cube of pan, too. I'm not going to even complain. I will also grab a pan up. I'll grab a buckler too, but we are definitely not ones with enough space right now. Maybe we should have spent some mental energy on reorganizing the food around the pan, but I mean, it looks like it's pretty much as good as it gets. Obviously, we're going to instantaneously win this round. We've got the pan and the buckler. Early win enablers. Blood amulet, absolutely yes. What's the vampiric dagger again? 4 to 7 damage, gain 1 vampirism up to 4 times, heal 1 per vampiric item. Yeah, I mean, 4 vampirism is not bad. I do think I will actually go for the vampiric dagger. There probably is better things to do with the amulet, but still. Could do like a poison Gubert hammer build, maybe. Every time I use poison Gubert, I kind of feel like I'm shoehorning it a little bit, but still. I have seen poison Gubert work, so I know it's not like super duper terrible. I think we win this round. Fantastic. Easy peasy. So, sayonara, frying pan. Welcome to the team, hammer. Which I guess I'll just have over here. Then we're going to want a stamina sack, if nothing else, for the extra space. I'm not going to go for the bunches of coins. I'm liking the long-term recurring income we're getting from the piggy banks. God, there's gotta be a way to make this freaking piggy bank work, or this storage space work. I guess if we put it right here, there we go. 2 food bastions. Fantastic. They have a magic staff, but no mana enablers, so they're not going to be scaling damage. I think we just auto-win. Though who knows, they are poisoning us. We are poisoning them more than they are poisoning us. There we go. So, stamina, sack number 2 acquired. Gubert, I'm just going to yoink. We are most definitely going to want pestilence flasks. I think now's the time to crack into one of the piggy banks. Let's see. They're getting vampiric armor. They're going to be a real pain to fight next turn. Oh, and their garlic's totally cucking our vampirism. And they're poisoning us more than we are them. That being said, we are doing a lot of direct damage. We have survived, just barely. Vampirus, absolutely yes. So a bunch of coins I can sell. I mean, light Gubert would probably be better than a poison Gubert, right? Because if we could trigger it over and over and over, that would just be like so much blind, right? Yeah, I think I will go for the light Gubert. So we are going to be so stamina poor that we might literally be throwing away around to get this cooking, but it is what it is. I mean, they're running double bucklers, so it's looking a little bit dubious either way. Wait, hold up, I think we're actually winning. No, it actually came very close. Double pestilence flask. Pestilence flask, don't mind if I do. Guess I'll just buy them now. We're gonna need more daggers, obviously. Maybe a potion belt would also be cool. I kind of want more inventory space too, to think of it. I guess we'll just have to not have the buckler going another round. I'll freeze the leather bag so that we can bag up. Let's see, they do have mana generation, so they're already extremely scary. and they start with a ton of mana, I think we're just fucked. Is this one of those things? Magic Staff is just incredibly good. It be what it be. So Buckler acquired. I would like a dagger, please. A dagger, por favor. You know, maybe a box of riches wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. Come to think of it. Because we could get amethysts in our daggers, and that would slurp enemy spikes, and it would slurp enemy mana, and enemy regen and stuff. It's overall just nice. I'm afraid. Okay. I mean, that's their major damage done. They do 22 poison to us. Oh! Oh, man. That sucks. We're so close. How did we die? Damage dealt, poison, the lovers. No, at the end. Was it just fatigue? It was just fatigue plus poison. Yeah. And all their little things sort of added up, whereas we just didn't have quite as much. Womp womp. That is what it is. Well, anyways, as I said earlier, that will be my last round for today. We got a Ranger win. We were close to getting some Reaper wins. We just didn't have the gas to get past the... Every once in a while you'll encounter like a super crazy build, right? Which is why it's always important to have lives in the tank. We ended up dying too much early to have the lives in the tank for the late game rounds. Which happens. It be what it be. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream if you're watching the stream, or the VOD if you're watching the VOD. Greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time for more Backpack Battles. Goodbye! Just find the button.